Sky have just announced that they are moving their game against the Indiana Fever to the United Center. Now, generally, the Sky play in Wintrust Arena, which accommodates about like 10,000 people, but the United Center accommodates 23,500.
The WNBA has seen its fair share of drama, but this takes it to a whole new level.
Her pro career set to suit up with the on the lob, finishes well off. A minute here in the first, galloping in the paint.
Sky have announced a bold decision to move 2 of their home games against the Indiana Fever to the United Center, a massive 21,000-seat arena to accommodate the overwhelming demand for tickets. But here's the kicker. This isn't about Angel Reese.
Caitlin Clark and Fever games getting moved to bigger venues on the road is normal at this point in time. We see it happen quite often whenever that Fever show comes to town. But in this case, it is interesting considering the opponent and considering the venue. The Fever's games against the Chicago Sky in Chicago, it was announced 2 of them, will be moving to the United Center. So that's significant in the sense of it will be the first games ever played by WNBA teams in the United Center. The game's on Saturday, June 7th and Sunday.
About Caitlin Clark. The Sky front office knows exactly who's filling those seats. And it's not Reese's
game of the season. Gets this kind of salute as she exits the game.
Chicago Sky's decision to move their home games against the Indiana Fever to the United Center isn't just a logistical change, it's a statement. A team that has struggled to fill its usual 10,000-seat arena is suddenly upgrading to a venue more than twice the size. Why?
Scoring, efficiency, shooting
that in the tough spot along the baseline.
Gray, the off-balance ball category.
Come on her and leaves Gray wide open.
Alicia Gray, 4th in the league in scoring, bringing it up for
Tuesday. We talked about this open, 26 points, 11 and 20 from the floor.
Reese gets the hit. Alicia Gray for 3. Rebounded by Reese. Lead pass again, this time.
Because Caitlin Clark is coming to town. Clark, the Indiana Fever's rookie sensation, has become the biggest draw in women's basketball, selling out arenas across the league and sending ticket prices skyrocketing. The Sky front office
moving to the largest capacity arena in the NBA. More than double, I believe, what the Sky's typical home arena is able to hold. And of course, this is a duh for so many reasons. Caitlin Clark and the Fever get this happening no matter who they're playing on the road. But in this instance, Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky in what has been dubbed a rivalry game, at least by the media, it's got a lot of attention around it, and now it's going to have a lot of fans in the house in a 2025 WNBA season.
Saw an opportunity to cash in on the Caitlin Clark effect, and they took it. Angel Reese is reportedly furious. Seeing this move as a blatant snub, this was supposed to be a marquee matchup or rivalry game, at least in the eyes of the media. Yet, instead of celebrating one of their own rising stars, the Sky's decision makes it clear who they believe is the real ticket-seller. So, is this a smart business move or a slap in the face to Reese and the Sky's loyal fan base? Either way, the 2025 WNBA season just got a lot more interesting. Buckle up, this story is just getting started. The Chicago Sky's decision to relocate their home games against the Indiana Fever to the United Center isn't just about a succeeds a statement. A team that has struggled to fill its 10,000-seat arena is now moving to a venue more than twice the size. The reason? Caitlin Clark is coming to town. Clark, the Indiana Fever's rookie sensation, has become the hottest ticket in women's basketball, selling out arenas and driving up prices wherever she plays. The Sky front office saw an opportunity to capitalize on the Caitlin Clark effect, and they took it. Angel Reese is reportedly furious, viewing the decision as a direct snub. This matchup was being hyped as a rivalry game, at least by the media. Yet instead of showcasing one of their own rising stars, the Sky's move makes it clear where their priorities land, who they see as the real draw. So, is this a savvy business move or a slap in the face to Reese and the Sky's loyal fan base? One thing is certain, the 2025 WNBA season just got a whole lot more interesting. Buckle up, this story is only beginning. The Chicago Sky's decision to move their home games against the Indiana Fever to the United Center is yet another example of the Caitlin Clark effect in full swing. As Clark's star power continues to rise, teams across the WNBA are rethinking their strategies, moving games to larger venues to accommodate overwhelming demand. For the Sky, this shift makes financial sense. The United Center, with a capacity of over 21,000, offers a significant upgrade from their usual 10,000-seat arena. The decision reflects the feverish demand to see Clark play, as she has consistently sold out arenas and driven ticket prices through the roof. However, while this move is a win for business, it's also stirring up controversy, particularly for Angel Reese, who reportedly feels overlooked in the process. Reese, one of the most talked about rookies entering the league, has always embraced the spotlight. From her college days at LSU to her transition into the WNBA, she has built her brand on passion, competitiveness, and a relentless drive to win. But this season, she finds herself in Clark's shadow, as the league, fans, and even her own team appear to prioritize Clark's impact over her own. The tension was palpable as action tipped off in what was being hyped as a rivalry game. Celebrities, including rapper Lil Durk, were in attendance, adding to the electric atmosphere. On the court, players wasted no time getting to work, with early buckets setting the tone for an intense matchup. But beyond the game itself, the underlying narrative loomed large, while Clark's presence was filling arenas and dominating headlines. Reese was struggling to command the same level of attention. For Reese, the contrast is impossible to ignore. Clark's games are drawing record-breaking crowds, shattering viewership numbers and elevating the WNBA's visibility in unprecedented ways. Meanwhile, Reese, despite her own strong following and contributions, is finding it difficult to match Clark's overwhelming media presence. The Sky's decision to move their home games is more than just a logistical change. It's a statement. It signals to Reese and the rest of the team that Clark is the main attraction, the one fans are paying to see. But this season, she finds herself in Clark's shadow, as the league, fans, and even her own team appear to prioritize Clark's impact over her own. The tension was palpable as action tipped off in what was being hyped as a rivalry game. Celebrities, including rapper Lil Durk, were in attendance, adding to the electric atmosphere. On the court, players wasted no time getting to work, with early buckets setting the tone for an intense matchup. But beyond the game itself, the underlying narrative loomed large, while Clark's presence was filling arenas and dominating headlines. Reese was struggling to command the same level of attention. For Reese, the contrast is impossible to ignore. Clark's games are drawing record-breaking crowds,